Okay. There we go. All right, let's share it in one more place. Okay, hopefully that one posts. I don't know if that one did it right. All right, let's get this up here. Hi, Eileen. Hi, Sherry. It's either my device or YouTube has changed it to like YouTube screen names as opposed to the name. Yeah, they changed it. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that. So we are doing one of the challenges that is posted on the online crop page, my little scrapbook store online crops. Each of the designers created a challenge for this is to coordinate with the in-person crop, but it's the online challenges that everyone can participate in. And if I can grab my binder, I will pull it out. Bear with me just a sec. Thanks for joining. Hope y'all are doing good. I think I left my door wide open. Okay. So I'm going to do my challenge, which is a book title challenge. Some of the examples that I had put on, is that okay? It looks really dark. I don't know why it looks really dark. But I put a few examples on the image that we made. The Pokey Little Puppy, The Little Prince, Wacky Wednesday, The Snowy Day, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Those are all children's book titles. And I believe on here Pokey is spelled wrong in case of the Pokey Little Puppy. But you can choose any book title. Just any book title. Whatever you're currently reading. Anything that matches the whatever it is you're scrapbooking. Or you could, I'm sure, come up with a book title that could go on a card, depending on what you're in the mood to make. So that is what we are working on. We are going to be using Vicki Boutin's, I think, is it called Willow Grove? No, it's not called Willow Grove. I don't have the front paper. Looks fine. Okay. It's this one. This is the front paper. Oh, it is? Okay, Curiosities in Willow Grove. Hang on just a minute. I gotta shut my door. Okay, sorry about that. Curiosities in Willow Grove. It's the Halloween assortment pack. Apparently I didn't buy the coordinating colors, so if we need coordinating colors, I will just pull them from a different pack. We're also going to use the rub-ons. The word is not invisible. Irresistible. Irresistible rub-ons. I keep wanting to call them invisible. And I know it's kind of a spooky vibe. But it is photos of my spiders. Well, one of the only one I currently have. So there's your warning. If you don't want to watch, I totally get it, but it's just photos. not the real thing. Essie is safely tucked away in her enclosure in the other room. But I wanted to use this paper because there are spider webs and I think it fits. Hi, Lisa. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay, so we're going to try some of the irresistibles on our layout. And my title, I started working on my title already because I knew it would take me a minute to stamp it. I just pulled from stamps from my stash, some little stamps, and I actually need to find a Y, so I might have to pull from a different stamp set. But for now, I just have it right here. It's going to be The Messy Lives of Book People. And that is the title of the book where the name came from that I gave my spider. That is where I got the name Essie. And that's why that's what the layout will be titled. So, I pulled the tags for the title from the laser die cuts in the Curiosities Willow Grove paper assortment. The laser cuts. Yeah. I just pulled the tags and stamped on them. I did that ahead of time. Okay. So now we need to pick. I think I want to use this for my background paper. And then I did pull a bunch of the others. We're going to kind of go with like a kind of a monotone palette. We might put some greens in it. I kind of wish partially that I had printed the photos in black and white. But I didn't. So let's move this over because we have to do our irresistibles. So let's pull. This one has a spider web and this one has a big web. So I think that's what we're going to start with. Is it book club? I'm glad you do, Madison. Did you see the paper? These are all posted in the online crop group. The My Little Scrapbook Store online crop group. There's 8 challenges. Each of the designers picked a challenge. And I picked the book title challenge. I knew I could have fun with it. I knew that if I wanted to, I could do a Seussical page. Because there's lots of titles I could use there. But I don't know how good you all can see this. I'm going to try to cut this out. And we're going to get it on the paper. Got to kind of cut around the words. There are words. And I want to cut, I want to include the stringy part of the web. There's stars there. I don't want the stars. I want those stringy bits of the web. So I have to do a little bit of tedious cutting because I want those stringy bits. And we're going to play with this and see how it comes out. I'm excited to see what you do with it, Madison. Okay. The like mothy ones would kind of be cool on here too. But I don't know. I know I want to put some over here. There is... Oh, there's a nice framing bit on here. How cool is that? This lace one would be good. Ooh, do I want to do that? Let's just go with the web for right now. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right, where do I want that to go? I want that to go, yeah, not perfectly centered. There is definitely a shadow there. Oh wow, that was like way easy. Okay, let me pick that up. Is it just gonna? And again, like I don't mind if the rub-ons look a little distressed because it just adds to it. Now I know you can't see that too good on that gray, but we are going to add some color in there. Let me throw that away. Okay, and then I need a dabber. Hold on a second, or a rubber tool. What do I want to use? What do I want to use? All my top pieces are in the other room because I just washed them from the in-person crop. Oh, I'm missing comments. I'm sorry. Hi, Janice. Oh, you're all right. Welcome, welcome. We are doing the book title challenge. You might appreciate that. Okay, I don't need that one. All right. Make sure that's down good. And let's go ahead and this is out of my comfort zone here. Can you tell I'm just a little bit anxious? I need a paper underneath this. So let me grab scrap. Yeah, I know you totally cannot see that spider web on there. All right, let's see. I wanted to start off with it not too dark. Oh, and it's pretty much staying there. Hopefully once I start to rub it a little bit, you'll be able to start to see it pop out there. I think I have some green splatter too. We can definitely do some green. Green splatter. I don't want it to be too dark. Yeah, you can kind of see it start to I'd rather do it lightly and then add more color in there. Oh yeah. Okay. And I think I'm using a Distress Ink Rustic Wilderness, but I want to see, maybe I wipe it with a paper towel if that Irresistible stands out just a little bit more, like if it rubs the green off of it, but I don't want to rub it too hard. Oh yeah. That makes it pop just a teeny bit more. Yeah. Hi, Cindy. Okay. Now we need to start cutting some paper to line up our photos. And again, fair warning, photos of my spider All right, we're going to do something along those lines. And then something up here. I don't know if we're going to use the photos of the underside. I think we're just going to do these two. And a lot of the rest of this will be covered up by paper. So I think that's the only irresistibles we're going to do for right now. I will set those off to the side. Now I need to pick, I think I want to do some of this paper. Not that side, but this side. I think, I don't know, this paper is so much like the gray. And it does have bats on it as opposed to spiders, so I'm not 100% sold on that. But this one I like, and this one. And we need 3 for what I'm planning on doing. So let's set that down on the floor. Put that down. And there are like the embellishments that come with it. Thanks, Lisa. I don't know what you're saying is cool, but thank you. All right. So let me cut this. I need to open my trimmer up. Because I want this to be, I think, like a 6.5 by 6.5 square-ish. That's what we're going to start with. And we're going to see. I want that right there. I think that photo's going to go there. And this one's going to have... oh, I wanted the green here. But actually... do I want the green up there? Yes. Okay. Okay. Oh, the web. Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, it's neat using that. Like, you can put white on white and color it in, you know, like with the rub-ons or even the spritz or the sprays. We might try to put some of that on there and see if it'll get a little darker. All right. Now I want this piece to be about 8. Let's start with 4.5 tall. 4.5. I know you can't see when I'm cutting, but 4.5. Oh, this paper! Stop it! Oh, this paper! Oh, Vicky Booten knows how to design paper. I'm telling you. Okay, that's gonna go there, but it's not gonna be that long. That's not how long I want it. I just want to see. Okay, so I want it longer than this. Let me get a ruler out. Do I handle... Sherry, I do not handle this one. Only because she's very docile. She's very calm. She actually hides in her web if I try to go into her enclosure to give her water or to feed her. She hides in her web, like she'll run and hide. So she's very docile, very calm. I researched that when I was trying to figure out what kind to buy. Like I did that on purpose. So she doesn't show any defensiveness or anything like that. And that's honestly why I don't handle her, is because she runs away. So I wouldn't want to aggravate her by trying to handle her. I do have a goal of trying at some point in my life to handle a tarantula. I know that's gonna shock a lot of people, but it's a bucket list item for sure. And it's just because I used to be afraid. I don't want to be afraid anymore. I find it fascinating. Okay, I'm gonna try 8 inches. That might be a little too long, but it might give us room for embellishment. We'll see what we decide doing there. That photo's gonna go there. This paper is just, I couldn't leave it behind. Like, I had to get this paper. I'm tempted to get another pack. My spider's name is Essie. She is named after a character in the book, The Messy Lives of Book People. And honestly, I don't know if Essie is a he or a she. Hi, Tisa. You're okay? Thanks for joining. Oh, I could do that over there. Thanks, Madison. I had a jumping spider. They don't live very long, so I didn't have Lucy very long. And Lucy was named after Lucy Pevensey, if that's how you say that, from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, from the Chronicles of Narnia. Okay, how do I want this? How do I want this photo to go? And this one I want to put a matte on. I'm actually kind of tempted to put mattes on all of them. I don't know, though. When you look at the screen, they don't look bad without a matte. Like, they look okay. But this one I will. That one I'm going to put a matte on. And then maybe that'll make me decide to put them on the other ones. Let's see. Move that for a minute. Oh, I don't need that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, because I cut my photo smaller than 4x4. Yes, Vicky's the Halloween Curiosities in Willow Grove. Like, I should have bought 2 of these. Yes, yeah, the web is here. Can you see it, Tisa? The web is there. Okay, that's a little bit big on that side, so let's just trim it a smidge. Okay. How do we want to do this? This photo goes all the way to the bottom. That goes like that. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. All right. And then, like, my title, my book title, Messy Lives of Book People. Something like over here. All right. So we definitely have some room for some embellishment of sorts. I could put another photo down here. I could do that. That's not bad. Then I could even move that up just a smidge. I'm going to add the little words like the. I might just write those in. The messy lives. And I know I'm missing a Y. I have to find a stamp that is small that has a Y because I apparently couldn't find it in this little stamp set I pulled from my stash. The messy lives and then of. Or I could even find some itty bitty stickers. But the and of are not going to be on the banners. They're just going to be like either written or itty bitty stickers. Tisa, me too. I am hoping to scrapbook tomorrow too. I have a very busy, I don't know, busy isn't the right word. I just have a very wonky schedule for the month of November. So, there were no appointments to take my dog to get his vaccine tomorrow. So, I'm like, all right, I'm staying home. I'm chilling. Chilling like a villain. And I definitely need to do some cleaning up in this scrap craft room. All right, let me pull out the ephemera bits. Okay, there's these little things. Oh, the books. I gotta pull the books. Right. Oh, yes. Okay, we're just pulling things off. We're not putting them any which way right now. There's another book there. We're just sitting things places and seeing where we want it to go. Like just fiddling around. This could... You could move this over a bit more. Yeah. Because then that can go over a bit more. Oh, there's frames. There's frames on here. I guess I could pull this here so you all can see. There's a frame here. There's a frame here. There's some more webs. That's a sticker though, so I don't want to pull that out yet. Lots of spooky sayings. Fall treats, party time, decorating. I could use the word decorating because Essie is an expert webber. Love this would be a good sticker. There's a little bitty spider web. And some more of those clips would be fun too. Oh, look at that. That says Erie. So close to Essie. What do we got on here? That's a rectangle frame. Little tickets. Okay. I was thinking about doing a live before the sale tomorrow, but I don't know how many people will be around. Oh, hi, T. You're okay. Thanks for joining. Yeah, Tisa. Just if you decide to make an announcement, I obviously will definitely be around. And people can always watch the replay. All right, let's see. I don't know if the frame is the right vibe, but it does. You could layer. Let me move this. Frames are always good for like layering. I don't know. That blends blends in too much. Okay, I like that, and I like that. I really want to make some cards. I need to make some cards. But when I put up a poll, I think more people voted for layout. I do want to put this on here, but I don't know where I want to put it. I don't want to cover up. Oh, maybe over here. Oh, how about just like that? Just like that, because we're not covering up Essie. Just like that. Oh, those can layer. Look at that. Oh, stop it. Is there another one of those? Is there another one for that? There's tickets. I could do a ticket behind there. It doesn't fit all the way. I mean, that one's kind of fun with it being on the gray. That one's... I do both, and I agree. Yeah. A lot of my creativity gets taken up at work. Like... because I'm creating like book displays and bulletin boards and do both. Do both what? T, can you elaborate? I'm trying to see if there's our Spooky Squad, the Great Candy Hall, Pumpkin Patch Adventures. Okay, let's do that, and let's do... Oh, garden layout. Okay, I mean, yeah, if we don't go too long here. Let me start gluing some stuff down. I feel a little more solidified when I start gluing stuff down. Where's my... I'm so glad y'all tune in, even when I'm doing spiders. It's definitely, I could go on and on. Like, this paper, I want to scrapbook some Halloween stuff too, so very much. Maybe we'll make a Halloween card. Alright, how did I want that? That one's to the side, but not all the way to the bottom. I am not going all the way to the edge, just in case I want to tuck something in. But yeah, if I can be fast enough, I'll definitely give you all a card too. I enjoy making cards. And these pictures of Essie, if y'all don't mind me talking about my spider, these are from, I think, March of this year. When I got her, I think we're going on 3 years now. When I got her almost 3 years ago to the day, I think it was 3 years ago yesterday, she was blue. She was a blue tarantula. I called her a little blueberry. But I knew when I was going in that I was picking an Essie. And it was between her as my blueberry, and there was a Brazilian, I think they're called Brazilian black tarantulas, and they're called the black labs of the tarantula world. They're very, very docile, very, very calm, but they're also slow growers. So, and burrowers, so I probably wouldn't have seen that one a lot. And several people had recommended this kind. I had studied this kind. And I was like, when I saw this one of the vendors had Essie. Something in me kind of knew, and I kept looking around. I'm going to trim this photo a little bit. And I was like, I know. I knew when I saw the blue one, I'm like, that's Essie. Okay, let me get my glue press. So I went back and got the blueberry because I knew that was Essie. I knew it when I saw her. I just wanted to walk around and make sure. This precision glue comes in handy when you're gluing the laser cuts. Like, seriously. You can just dab it on there and... These are just, yeah, the laser cuts and the stickers and stuff from the pack. All right, we're going to put that there. There is these clips. I want to put a clip on there, I think. It kind of blends in, but maybe we do a clip over here. It's sticker, but I'm still going to put some glue on there. It's kind of small, but that's okay. Love this. Maybe that will go there. Yes. All right. So those are glued down. Let me move these things over so I can glue this down. Now I got to start thinking about a card to make. I'm trying to figure out how high and low I want to put this. I think right there is fine. Let's get this glue. And just dab it in a few spots. We're going to put that right under there. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's where you want to go. And then I want this one here. This one, oh, and I had them over that way. Okay. I think I want some dimension on that. I'm sure we can whip up some kind of card with this. Yeah, we can. Okay. Let me put that on there. I need a second piece. And I'm right there. I don't think you all can see me. Put a little glue on there. Okay. This is very much a totally different type of vibe with the layout. Like not necessarily color scheme. The color scheme works with the photos. But like, let's see, what does this say? It's a full moon, world of wonder. I put a spell on you. Welcome witches, may luck be yours. Costume party. A little bit scary. We can use that one. Under your spell with my boo crew. What's lurking around the corner? We could use that one. Question is, where do we want to put it? Maybe tuck it under there. I want to tuck that just a little bit. A little bit scary. I think that's what we're going to do there. Okay, let's... We're going to put that there. I don't want to glue this one down because I need to stamp on it again. But it's going to go there. And in the white part, we're going to write the word the. Let me get my marker. And I'll just do that. The messy lives. And then we're going to do it again. Of did you all catch, I think Sherry was live last night and she did the layering challenge. And T, didn't you also do the layering challenge? The messy lives. We're going to put this right here. Of. And that one's going to tuck on that. Book people. Ooh, I don't know why I'm so anxious tonight. That's why I'm so glad I get to chill tomorrow. Oh, I need to glue these photos down. Yeah, I did it Sunday. Yeah, what did you do then on Tuesday? I missed Tuesday and Wednesday because I worked late. I need to, those I will have to catch the replay. Did you do hexagons Tuesday? Okay. I feel like I want those there. It does kind of create another cluster, but I do think I want that. I'm going to let that sit there. Yeah. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to dimension it. I'm not really going with a certain number of clusters. We're just going to decorate the page where we think little bits need to go. Tuesday, yeah, the sketch you created, it had hexagons on it, didn't it? It's my favorite shape. I did that challenge at the, well, I was actually at the crop. The in-person crop. It was the only thing I finished. The only thing I finished at my station. All right, we're going to put that there. And then we're going to put, there was a sticker that said yikes. And we're going to put that there. The only time that it's yikes for me is when I go to look at her enclosure and it looks like there are 2 spiders in there. And it's not 2 spiders. It is her and her shed skin. Okay. All right. Let's get these dimensioned as well. All except for this one at the top. I have to add another letter to that. That's something I'll have to figure out after the live. But put the pop-ups on here and dimension it. And I do think those might look a little nicer touching. So we're going to do that one like that, like overlapping a little bit. Took 30 kits and only finished 7. There was a lot going on. Hey, 7 is impressive. 7 is impressive. I did 3 pages, 4 if you include the crop challenge. Yeah. Yeah, including the crop challenge would give me 2 pages and a card. Little bit of glue on here. Usually get 10 done. Well, there was a lot going on if you did like the make and takes and stuff and the demonstrations and the meals and... Oop, that didn't come off. Okay. Messy Lives of Book People. All right. There's a little web. I think I would like to put that in there somewhere. Oh, yeah. I did okay, like, with the shopping. Like, I think I did most of my shopping. I mean, obviously, I'd pick things up as I walked by, or if somebody showed me something, I went and did grab something. But, the bulk of my shopping I did at the end. I think I'm going to tuck that in there. Gonna tuck that in there. All right, and do I want any more? Do I want a clip here? There's clips on the sticker sheet and there's clips on the I think on the laser cuts as well. Do I want... I don't think I do. I don't think I want one there. Nope. Okay, we will put that back on the sticker sheet. All right, let's see if there's anything else. Oh, the like punch outs. There's clips on here. And that's our Spooky Squad, the Great Canyon Hall Pumpkin Patch Adventure. Oh, look at the frog. Love the frog. All these like spooky images, and there's spider webs everywhere, but there's no spiders. There's even this web. Oh, there is a spider. Oh my word, I found a spider on the laser cuts. I found a spider. Only I would get excited about that. Only I would. I think that's going to go there. After I Oh, that's okay, Deb. Thanks for joining. When Carrie was adding it up, I thought I was about to faint, but thankfully I had enough money left to go home. You'd have been stuck there, huh? FOMO, so I did it all as much as I could, and then the shopping. Right? Right. Serious FOMO. I didn't go and do the bingo, but I did go and take some photos. Like, it just blew my mind how many people were there. Okay. And guess what we're going to do, T? Guess what? We're definitely going to do black. It's not going to be much room for splatter because I'm going to have to cover up all my pictures, but yes, it's splatter time. I don't want orange, but I do know I have a green in here somewhere. That one, Wicked Elixir. No, we definitely want Specimen. Just double checking these. This page doesn't have any purple. Alright. I'm gonna need some more scraps. Hold on. Got my printouts from when we did the Beatles crop. Oh, let's make that a little bit bigger. Okay. There's that. Do you all still want to hang for a card? It's about to be 8 o'clock. Or, sorry, for you all, 9 o'clock. For most of y'all. Alright, I'm trying to leave as much space as I can. And I'm happy to make for a card if you all want to stay for a card. I really, really am. I need a Halloween card anyway. I need other cards too, but... Okay. Should I do white on here too, T? Or just the green and the black? I feel like I could do all three. Oh, this one doesn't. This black soot doesn't have the... I should do white too, right? Let's move the frame. Such a cute frame. Move those off. The papers. Move the photo. The other stuff, it is what it is. Black isn't... Yeah, go for it. Okay, I am going to do them then. The only thing I have to fix after the live is the word messy. There's not much room for splatters on here. There's so many photos, but... So that looks really dark. It looks like black, but it's actually Specimen mica stain. Distress mica stain. So it'll dry differently, that's for sure. And yeah, I think the white will break up. Break up the two dark colors. And I think it'll make that that web pop a little bit. Ooh, yep, we're getting splatter happy here. I think so. Oh, there's some big ones. I'm just gonna let it be. Okay. there is our book title challenge from the online crop group. This coordinated with the in-person crop, but these are the online challenges in the online crop group, the Milo Scrapbook Store online crop group. Each design team member did a challenge. Mine was a book title challenge. Any book title you want. I put down some children's examples just because that's what I work with every day. And these are actually some of my favorites. Pokey Little Puppy, The Little Prince, Wacky Wednesday, and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Yeah, some of my favorites there. But this book is The Messy Lives of Book People. The character in the book is Essie, one of the characters, and that is my spider's name. So that is where the title came from for the layout. The sound effects, yeah. I'm good for sound effects, even when nobody's around. And we did use the Irresistibles here. And then I just rubbed on it with the Distress ink. Rustic Wilderness with a dabber. Any kind of dabber that you have is fine. And let me move this out of the way so we can do a card. I went a little big with the splatters there. But I'm just going to embrace it. Let it be what it is. Oh, do you want me to hold this up closer at all? Like, I can totally... Especially so you can see those, like, the Irresistibles. Can you all see that? Oh, yeah. It's so, like, slight with the light paper. But I bet if you use, like, a darker paper or darker ink, it would... Okay. So there's that. All right, now let's pull this up here, and here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a cluster to put on the front of a card. That is a good way when you don't have an idea, you don't have a card sketch. We're gonna do a cluster with the frame. Let's see what we have. We have some pumpkins. Oh, we could do something with the fence. Let's see what we got. There's a black cat. But I think I'm going to go cluster style with this. We're going to go Vicky Booten. We're going to channel our Vicky Booten here. Maybe we'll put that down at the bottom. We'll see. We will see. Because if we did that, we could put some of the pumpkins in front of it. We can pull one of these mushrooms. And definitely tuck that in there. Somewhere-ish. You have a black cat in front of me. Yeah, we could put the black cat in there. There's like the mothy things. We could put this guy in here. The what's that called? Gravestone? Grave marker? There's a big skeleton. There's a broom. Let's see. see how the broom does on here. I feel like it would get, we could do it this way. No, I don't want it behind. I don't know about the mushroom. The mushrooms, I don't know. Something like that. Feather, there's feathers on here and leaves, like foliage. Let me see, there's, oh, tickets. There's tickets. We could put a ticket. Let's see. A ghost. A ghost. Do you think I need the mushroom? I mean, where did I put it? There he is. Like in front with the pumpkins? You think like that? Like in front of the fence? Good night. I'm tired. We'll catch the card on replay someday. Bye. Bye, Janice. Thanks for joining. Hope you have good sleep. Yeah. Oh. Not really, but I think it would go better with them. I don't know. I'm not sold on the mushroom. I'm trying it out and it's just not okay. But a bird, I could do a bird like up here. There's also bats and ghosts. Like I'm feeling like a ghost or the skeleton head. Let's try it out. There's a little bird. Crow, the crow. Maybe. Maybe. But I want to try out a ghost. I want to see what the ghost feels like. Maybe it's the ticket that's not. So we kind of have a cluster there. So perfect on the tombstone. Okay, we'll leave the bird there. I'm cool with the bird. Let's get a background for this. I think I want this background. There was one that I used. It was this one. Nope. Wasn't that one. That one. Oh, stop it, stop it, stop it. Stop it. Ooh. And an orange tag. Is that too much? I was trying to bring in some more of the orange. All right, let me see if I can cut this down to a card base size. And then we'll fiddle around with it. Gotta get a drink, hang on. So, I mean, with these, we're actually doing more, a little bit more than just a cluster. It's almost like a scene. All right. How big is this? 5.5. Card base is 5.5 by 4. Which side do I want to cut? By 4. Oh, but that's the other way. Hold on. This is the side I want to be 5.5. Let me see. I know you can't really see what I'm cutting, but it's a cool little 5. That weighs 5.5, and this way needs to be 4.25. Ta-da! This might actually be a little too big, but we could always cut the frame down or remove it. Let's fiddle around and see. We could make a bigger card. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what this looks like. See what this looks like. We don't want to forget our little bird. Let's move it down. We can move our tombstone down a little bit more, so our bird's not flying off the card. Let's take off the pumpkins for a minute. And then some words. Some little words. The Boo Crew. Oh my gosh, stop it. Vicky Booten. The Boo Crew. Yep. Yep. Okay. So we have our card front for a regular A2 size card. We'll definitely be putting some black splatter on here too. Hold on, I'm getting the paper off. Okay. Alright. Now we gotta glue this down. Without moving too much stuff. Try to move it over. We're just gonna have to wing it. Okay. Oh, I could pop that up. Yeah. That's a totally Vicky Booten move, right? Pop up part of it. Oh, that one's really going to pop up because my dimensional folded. We're going to trim that. So I do not want that going all the way to the bottom. Let's kind of get this layered up here. Gate is going to go all the way to the bottom. I want it to kind of cover up the bottom of that broom. I'm going to test out the pumpkins. We'll see if I want the pumpkins on there or not. I feel like it could go either way. Okay. Let's put this down. Pop the top. Okay. Did you just see my dimensional stretch? It like stretched clear across the table instead of ripping off. And this is all you needed to make this was just a piece of paper cut to the front of a card size and the embellishments from the paper pack. Do we want the ghost in front of the fence? We're not forgetting about the bird. We're going to put some words in here, but what do y'all think? The ghost needs to go in front of the... Because if I put the ghost in front of the fence, it's like he's kind of entering the graveyard, so to speak, and then I don't necessarily need the pumpkins. Which I don't even know what I did with them pumpkins anyway. Oh, they're on the floor. Don't forget... Oh, you think the pumpkins too. Okay. Alright, let's see. I feel like it's a little much with the pumpkins. Alright, hold on. I could do... Let's scoot him up just a smidge. What do we think? Is that too much? I feel like it's a little too much. No? Yes, glue them down. Okay. We'll glue him and dimension the top. Ooh. Let's get our birdie on there. We're going to dimension our bird. Probably a crow of sorts. Does anybody else remember the Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen Halloween movie called Double Double Toil and Trouble? Okay, I think I want that guy to go right there. That's glued down. I'm not going to dimension the pumpkins because there's enough. Oh, I didn't glue the I didn't glue the fence down, but I glued the ghost. Oh, dear me. Well, that's where the fence is going. God, I loved MK and Ashley. Yeah, like... I don't remember the worst witch. I don't think I ever experienced the worst witch. I don't even know how I know about Double Double Toil and Trouble. Because we weren't allowed Halloween when we were growing up. Let me glue them both and then figure out where I want them. Yeah, I don't know, but Double Double Toil and Trouble is one that I like try to find every year and watch. I don't know why. It's nostalgic. It's okay. Tim Curry was in that. Oh, yeah, Tim Curry's pretty cool. Pretty cool actor. Okay, and we're going to do the Boo Crew. I think for our words, just... Maybe? That's too much. That's too much. Let's get one of these. Pumpkin Patch Adventures. I think right there. Right? Oh, right there. Okay. We're just going to tuck it in and glue it down. Tuck it in. Glue it down. Whoops. I don't want to cover up the P. But I can snip the end off because it won't fit on the card. And there's the front. Oh, we got a splatter. We got a splatter. I'm going to do again with the black splatter. That's the one that don't have the thing. I want to cover up the ghost though because I don't want... I don't want the ghost to get splatter. I want him to stay white. Yeah, double splatter time. I think on this one though, I'm just going to do black. I could pull out an orange and do that, but I think I'm just going to keep it simple with this one. Trying to get some on the pumpkins, but there we go, there we go. Alrighty. Pumpkin Patch Adventures. That is a spooky pumpkin patch. So there you all. You got a bonus. And I think this card is flat enough that I can send it in the mail. It'll get there late. Obviously, Halloween is tomorrow, but I will send it. Can you all see that? My phone battery's about to die. I guess just in time, huh? Can you all see that? Oh, stop. Oh, yes. Okay. I'll let it dry. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Deb. Thank you all for joining me. Tomorrow I know there's a short live sale. And Tisa will make an announcement if she decides to go live or not. And watch for the November calendar. Lots more fun coming up. There will be more of these challenges. The challenges that are posted in the online crop group. There will be more of those because the deadline is not yet. I'm honestly not sure when the deadline is. I had to get them splatters off my desk. But just watch the calendar. Check out the online crops group as well as the regular scrapbook layouts and more group for all the upcoming fun. And I hope to see you tomorrow night during the short live sale. Thank you all for joining me for a layout and a card. Yeah, that was not nowhere near as hectic as doing cropped and finding out we had 6 minutes to make a card. I hope you all have a safe holiday tomorrow. If you're going out and doing anything, or if your kiddos are, or your grandkiddos, I hope they get lots of goodies. And everybody's safe, and I'll see you again soon. Have a good night. Thank you, everybody.